dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Bunch of skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sectional 21 here at Leo High School. Our second semifinal is just about ready to get going here. It's between the host school, Leo. They will take on Bishop Dwenger. Leo 20-9 overall in the season. They went 6-1 in the NE8. And Bishop Dwenger went 13-10 overall. The winner of this one will move on to this evening's championship, where they will take on the defending sectional champs, Angola. Hopefully, before Lloyd Ball gets out of here, we'll get him on here for a quick interview and have him on before this match even starts. Let's take a quick time out. When we come back, we've got to pay some bills. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball player in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration provides top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. That's Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. To learn more about our services, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like us on Facebook. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram now, where we're doing a lot of our promotional stuff here for our high school volleyball players that are signing at a lot of our big-time colleges around the country. So today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Well, finally, Lindley, we found him. We found him. He is your team that's going to play later this evening in the championship, the head coach of Angola. That is Loyball. Had to go up and give Mom a hug, I saw.
Listen, when Sandy says, come up here, young man, I go right up there. Otherwise, I won't get any more of those cube steak and mashed potato dinners when I go to her house, you know.
Well, I know. My mom's a little bossy, too. You know all about that as well. So, but a big win for your program today over a very good Heritage team.
Yeah, listen, I knew coming in that this 29-2 Heritage team was a very good team, a great ball control team. Dig a ton of volleyballs, serve aggressively, have just enough attackers to be dangerous. And, you know, the first sectional match, I tell each team's going to give us their very best. And so I had no doubt the first set was going to be close. I actually thought, despite the way we played, that we had a chance to pull that first set out. But the girls settled down. We got back to serving aggressively. I see 14 aces, only 9 airs, and got our block going. I think we had 7. Hitting percentage wasn't great, but we didn't have great first contacts. But, you know this better than anybody, right? Just in sectional and state play, you got to grind it out until you find your rhythm. And then luckily kind of in the middle of that second set we did, and then kind of cruise on after that.
Yeah, absolutely. Your serving got better. Your serve-receive got much better in sets 2 and 3 and 4. And then you really controlled the net.
Yeah, obviously everybody knows we're a big team, and I heard Will say the other night maybe one of our only flaws is our passing, and we actually pass relatively well for a team of 6-foot girls. I thought our libero Paige Franz, senior libero, struggled at first, but then once she settled in, made Morgan more comfortable, Maya Harris more comfortable, and I think we passed a 1.7. We aimed for a 2, so not great, but when you got some sticks, you can get away with it.
And really, you probably faced one of the teams that's one of the tougher serving teams in the area. And they tried to serve you short early and then worked in a little bit late. I mean, Carroll's a good serving team, and you handled them pretty well. But I thought Heritage is probably one of the better serving teams in the area.
Well, it's funny you say that in the scouting report. You know, I consider my team a pretty good serving team. And Heritage has over 100 more aces than we do. So I had no doubt they were going to go back there kind of yin and yang, short and long with Morgan, serve aggressively. And they sure enough did. And luckily, we passed well enough to get it done today.
Yeah, it was a good win for you guys. Morgan's always so steady. Your daughter played very well again today. Maybe not in her eyes, but I always think she plays pretty well. But I thought your freshman came on big time in sets 2 and 3 and really helped your team get out to a good-sized lead.
I agree. I think a couple people today, obviously Maya Harris, had a great match. If you look at her hitting percentage, only 172, but she didn't make a lot of errors.
Right.
Those are just a lot of digs by a very good defensive Heritage team. But her serve got us going. She played great defense. I thought her sister Ava had a nice match. And to be honest, my MVP is probably Katie Conrad.
Yeah, the blocks in the middle.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we are not known for a dominant middle attack, but Katie had a great match today, and I thought really solidified our offense.
Yeah, and Macy Oberlin came right in and was effective in the middle as well for you. So you've won your semifinal. You're going to get a little bit of a break. Not much, since the sectional championship's at 6 tonight. But thoughts on this matchup between these two teams? And I don't know if you know or not, Leo is not going to play with Keela Garton.
Well, I had heard something about that. I don't know why she wasn't here or what happened, but obviously that's a big part of their offense. So Leo's going to have to serve and play a lot of defense against a pretty athletic Saints team. Well, as I told you, I felt like the Saints were going to win the other night. I said 3-2, ended up being 3-1. Dwenger has too many good athletes.
I know.
Too many good volleyball players not to play better, and I think they're coming on at the right time. And my team has no illusions that it won't be a battle, regardless of who plays, although I'm probably giving Dwenger the slight edge in this semifinal.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're at full strength, you should be the team that has the better chance to win a match. But, man, as you know, in this sectional, there's just no givens.
Well, I love the fact people start talking about, well, the sectional's down. I'm like, if this is down, then I would go against any other sectional. And no offense to my rest of my friends as I look at some of the Homestead sectionals and Carroll sectionals. There's no easy path out of here. And Heritage was just the first test for us. Tonight will be another.
Yeah, and then if you're fortunate enough to get out tonight, we're talking to Lindley. You potentially could have next week at Norwell 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Belmont's already got some help. Delta dispatched Newcastle in the first round. So a 21-win team has already gone bye-bye out of that side of the bracket. So, but we wish you the best of luck tonight. I know you want to get off and head over and have some lunch with your team and not make your mom upset.
Well, I just want to thank you and your entire staff for all you do for sports here in Allen County, Northeast Indiana. But we truly appreciate it, being able to watch high-level sports and hear your commentary.
Yeah, I appreciate that a bunch. You know, back in our day, we had Hilliard Gates and Dean Pantazzi and Ken Horman.
They were pretty good.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
If we could only live up to what they started around here. So, but we'll let you get out of here, and good luck tonight, and maybe we get a chance to talk later on this evening.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, that was Coach Loy Ball of victorious Angola. They will play. Ooh, look out! You see that ball come rolling out on the court right under the feet of Cheney. Well, with that, we'll take our final timeout out here on our Indiana High School broadcast here of Sectional 21. And this is our final break here in the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show.
Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development. Mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Loy Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Well, we've met the teams. We're ready to go here at Leo. There'll be no national anthem. We had it earlier. Your head coaches for each team for Leo, it is Ashley Robbins. And in her first year with Bishop Dwenger, it's Olivia Curran. Our officials are ready to go. I want to thank you once again for watching here this afternoon. We appreciate all our viewership over the last 4 years here doing high school volleyball. The home team will be in purple tonight. That will be Leo. And over on the other side in their navy blue uniforms, Vegas gold letters and numbers, that will be Bishop Dwenger. Dwenger will go with Tittman, Storrs, Hudson, Pelkington, Lexa Zimmerman, and Snyder. And no libero jersey. Oh, wait, that's Tone. Sorry. Tone's out there. And there's Lexa Zimmerman. She'll be in the white jersey. For Leo tonight, this afternoon, they'll go with Barnett, Schweigert, Grayson Norris. Kennedy will get the start. Weaver also in the lineup along with Maxwell, and their libero will be Gebert. Gebert will come in here in just a moment, and I'm telling you right now, if Weaver's starting, that is a freshman getting a start tonight, this afternoon for Leo. A quick change in the lineup for Bishop Dwenger. They decide to start Cheney, who had a good match the other day against Concordia. Pelkington out, Zimmerman on. And I think Olivia Curran says, hey, we're good. Let's go with this lineup to get started. Once again, no Keela Garten this afternoon for Leo. Her brother is getting married today. And we're ready to go. Our officials say, yep, those are the starters, and everybody believes it. So Maxwell will serve now for Leo. Winner of this one to take on Angola tonight at 6 p.m. Great afternoon of high school volleyball here in Sectional 21. And they'll go right at Cheney. Her pass off the net. Zimmerman runs it down, sends it over now to Tittman. It's a free ball. This comes Weaver with a good pass to Grayson Norris, and a great start. Grayson Norris out of the middle gives her team the early 1-0 lead. Well, we kept your seat warm while you were gone. Some big 6'9" Olympian came over here and sat in your seat, and we had a nice long chat. Something about he had to go hug his mom.
Oh.
He didn't want to upset his mother.
Didn't want to upset his mother. He, like myself, are both mama's boys. We love our mothers.
Maxwell with the ace. Weaver, the freshman, in the back row, getting a start. What a time to make your debut.
Yeah, they kind of kept it under wraps, but unfortunately Garton's brother is getting married today, and so she is not able to attend. So Leo lost their big outside hitter, which makes them a little understaffed, but Weaver's been playing well. She's just a great all-around player, so expect for her to step up. And then there's a couple of others, Brooke Merrill and Maddie Osemeyer. They're going to get some play time, and expect that girl right there, Miss Norris, to get a whole lot of sets as now their main go-to.
Maxwell to serve now with her team already up 4-0 here in set number 1. Better pass this time. Tone will go in the middle to Storrs, and she's rejected by Schweigert and Norris. And a quick time out on the court already, Will.
Well, yeah, that was pretty predictable. Good pass. He tried to set the middle, and Leo was all over it. And that is one of the things with most teams. If it's a good pass, a lot of these setters are a little predictable at the younger ages, and they typically set the middle. And so that's where you got to know they're all expecting the middle and kick it to the right side or to the outside. So, yeah, Leo out to a 5-0 lead. And that's what we talked about. I mean,
you never know.
With losing Garden, maybe it gets the team fired up and they kind of rally together and they come out with some fire and energy. With this game, it is truly a game of runs. And if one team can get a little spark and get into a nice little serving run, The game can get out of hand really quick, but I can't imagine Dwenger is going to let this run happen for too much longer.
And that one helps out. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what we talked about on the broadcast on Thursday. After a timeout, when a coach calls a timeout, they're hoping you ice the server. And if you're a server, you just got to come in and serve the ball in the middle of the court, even if it's a lollipop.
Yeah.
Get that ball in and keep your run alive.
Oh, nice play by Jeebert.
Oh, right there to dig that overpass.
Grayson North with her third kill, and that was Zent who came on to serve. Zent, before she served, when that Maxwell was getting ready to serve, as the ball was airborne, she was already running to the score table. She could see it was going. It was going to be too long.
Yeah.
Emma Barnett back to serve. Miss High Energy. No Red Bull needed with this young lady.
Yeah, definitely no pre-workout, no Red Bull. She has all the energy she needs to get her team going here.
A chance now for Norris again off the net.
Ooh, a little deep. Jeebert pushed that ball a little too far off the net, and didn't look like Norris got quite deep enough either, so overran the ball and out of bounds.
Into the middle now is Pelkington for Bishop Dwenger. Back to serve as Storrs. She was really good serving against Concordia.
Yeah, she really does have a great serve, so she gets it going.
And Hudson with the block.
Yeah, it is a big block. This is where Leo can't get too complacent with just feeding Norris the ball, because you got Pelkington in the front row now, and Hudson can block well too. So, yeah, they need to move it around a little bit. Try to keep Dwenger on their heels.
Another free ball coming here. It'll go right to Hudson. She'll play it to Tone. Right back to Hudson, who's in the middle this time.
Yeah, that's a good play. They were expecting, I think, Pelkington, and they ran Hudson around on a 2-ball. It didn't look like Leo communicated that the outside was coming in for a 2. So, yeah, one blocker against a 2-ball is definitely going to give the attacker the advantage every time.
They go right at Ostermeyer again. Back now over to Norris. She tips it into the blockers. And another block by Hudson. 2 already here early. And Leo now says they've had enough of this, and they'll use a timeout, and so will we. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training.
Gabby Storrs will serve once again. Her team down 1. They'll go right at Ostermeyer again. Good high swing. Nice set to Hudson. Too much.
Yep, came in a little early.
The official jumped out of the way. He kept his shoe on today. Yeah, he's even talking about it right now.
He's got them laced up extra tight today.
The R1 up there is like, hey, you got your shoes still on? He said, yeah, my shoe's still good. Oh, that's funny.
We might have double knotted those, too. Just in case.
A good serve. Wow. Hudson off to a good start.
Yeah, that's a good swing by her down the line. Pelkington getting fired up, pushing her around a little bit.
She could. She had 28 in the match against Blackhawk. The lefty Tippmann will go back to serve now. And that one goes out of bounds by Norris, and we're tied up at 7 apiece.
Yeah, it looks like the trying to be a little tight, and she tried to roll it instead of throwing it down that line.
Yeah, it's just what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, you typically, anything in front of you, you want to open hand throw it. If it's behind you, then you can hit the little roll shot.
Nice swing by Ostermeyer.
Yeah. As we said, yeah, you're going to see a couple new faces get a shot on the outside with Leo missing Garton. So let's see if Maddie can be the one to step up and try to fill Garton's shoes here. She doesn't have a ton of experience at varsity, but, you know, every day she's in the gym with the varsity battling. So if she can keep her composure and keep the confidence, expect her to do well.
An attack here there by Snyder, who just checked in. So another freshman on the court.
Yeah, that'll, as we talked on Thursday, you know, you get some of those young players that are really good players, but haven't necessarily been in some of these bigger matches. Sometimes it's a little tough to control those emotions early on. But she settled into that second and third set last week, and as she settles in for a nice swing, she's a tough kid, so expect her to bring that heat when she gets into a good rhythm.
Snyder with her first kill. She didn't even come up till about midway through the season as a full-time player on varsity.
Yeah.
Wow. That landed in.
Sometimes the lollipop is more of a surprise. They thought it was going up and out, and that thing dropped off. And by the look on Hudson's face, I don't think she meant to hit that serve like that. But you'll take it.
I think she was going at Ostermeyer, and now an ace.
It's like miscommunication between the libero and setter. That's where the setter's got to call for help, and the libero's just got to step in there and call the ball. I hate to see a ball fall like that.
Maxwell to Norris again. Good dig by Hudson. They'll try the freshman again, and Snyder off to a good start. 2 for 3 now.
Yeah, Snyder, she is going to be a great player for the next few years. And it sounded like, started JV and was killing it in the JV. And it sounded like some of the upperclassmen talked to Miss Current, like, hey, you got to have this kid on varsity. And so, you know, not knowing, being a new coach, not knowing the players, did the right thing, started on JV. She's young, but also saw the game and the potential. And so, pulled her up and got her in the lineup. And, it's really got the Dwenger team together and playing a lot better volleyball than what they started the season off with. I think they started off maybe 0-5, 0-6.
1-4.
1-4.
Yeah.
But you got some snacks over here.
Lindley's starving, by the way. Stores. Good play by Stores.
Yeah.
Cheney will get a chance, and she hits it long.
And overran it, caught it behind her, and sailed it long.
Schweiger will check back in now for Leo. They trail by 1. Cheney again off the blockers and out of bounds off of Maxwell. Man, Maxwell was high in the air.
Yeah.
She's not very tall.
Yeah, no, they've been running a 6-2 this season just because neither one of their setters have much height. But, you know, Maxwell's just setting a more consistent ball, so they opted to go with a 5-1. But she can still jump, though. Being a little undersized, expect her to touch a lot of balls and try to slow them down.
Tippmann with the kill.
Tippmann starting off. That's what she needed. She was a little off their last match on Thursday. So, expect her to bounce back. She was in the gym yesterday and got some good reps and worked through some things. So I'm imagining she's going to come out and play pretty well today.
Cheney pounds that off of Maxwell out of bounds. Dwenger with a little momentum here in set number 1. And we have a timeout on the court. We'll use one as well.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Back under play here. Here's Weaver with a good pass. They'll try Norris again out of the back row with a nice swing off both blockers.
That's a good high swing. Great pass to start it off with Weaver back there.
Grayson Norris leading everybody in kills right now with 4. Back to serve is Maxwell. Good serve.
Thing dropped right there. Oh, set a little wide, but great job by Norris being able to fix it.
Weaver with a nice up.
Oh,
there's Barnett.
Barnett, the firecracker out there. Bringing some heat.
Yeah, Alexis Zimmerman with a good play there, but terminated by Barnett.
Yeah, that is the one thing. You go from an outside to a DS libero. Sometimes it's a little frustrating because you don't get to terminate and in the match or in the rally. And so that's, yeah, I was a hitter and could never be a libero because I love hitting way too much and love controlling the match a little bit more. It's like the ref saying the ball was in the plane, so Leo's blockers can touch it, and you had a back row setter contact at the same time, so that'll be a back row attack.
Pass off to Tone. She'll
I would say normally don't serve the libero, but sometimes if the libero doesn't see a ball very often, then you can kind of surprise them and catch them off guard. And yeah, Maxwell getting a rare bad pass out of Zimmerman.
Tied up at 15 apiece. Leo on a 4-0 run.
Oh, short serve that handled. Ooh.
That one's
ran
long.
A little bit. And Coach Kern has seen enough.
So a timeout here on the court by Bishop Dwenger. They were just up 4, now down 1, and the winner of this one moves on to take on Angola later this evening here at Leo High School. Thoughts on Angola's performance other than set number 1?
You know, we knew that Heritage was going to come out and really try to serve tough and try to get Angola out of system, and they did the first set. But Coach Ball did a great job of trying to, you know, kind of get the troops to regroup and start serving tough themselves.
Yeah.
And so their passing picked up, but then they started serving really tough and got Heritage out of system a lot. And Heritage really did fall apart kind of passing, which normally they're known for their passing, their ball control, and you know, with the overwhelming size, you know, there's not a lot Heritage can do. If they're out of system and giving Angola some easy balls, as we saw, they were giving them plenty of swings.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of free balls and then a lot of just off-speed shots that Angola is going to pick up, and they're going to try to shove it down your throat, and they did. So, yeah, great job by Coach Ball turning them around and being able to get them out of their heads a little bit after that first set and coming back and winning the next couple.
Good up there by Jeebert. Chance now for Barnett, and they call a touch. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a touch or not, but I don't see anybody on the Dwenger side arguing. So
No, Storrs was right away, said yep. 2-point lead now for Leo. Another short serve.
Oh, just out. So Dwenger struggling a little bit.
So they put Tittman over there on that left side.
So
not really her natural side.
Yeah, just for this half rotation, she's stuck on the outside right there. And it looks like they decided to go Snyder on the outside, or I'm sorry, the right side, and Cheney on the left. But then pulling Cheney out of the passing rotation. But they definitely need some passing, so that might be a change. You see him make the second set, maybe slide Snyder back to the outside. She's a pretty good passer. Maybe put Cheney back on the right. We'll have to see how this game goes.
Storrs stops that run. So that was what they had. It was 15-11.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they went on that run. Barnett again. That's in.
Yeah. I think, Dwenger thought that ball was out of bounds, so let it go. And, it looks like it caught the sideline on the way by.
On comes Ostermeyer, back to serve as Barnett.
That's a tough serve, but handled well by Zent.
Chance again now for Ostermeyer. She's having a good start.
Yeah, you can just see match by match, each chance she's gotten to get in the game of varsity, she's gained more and more confidence. So if she can get it going and help to fill the shoes of Garden, that could definitely be a game changer for Leo.
If they win, is Garden here for the championship?
That's a good question. Not sure what time the wedding. She's got a little family responsibility, and so not sure what time the wedding is done. But that would be a nice addition if they make it to the finals. If she could. Oh, yeah. I was going to say. Everybody held their breath waiting on the double, but he caught it.
I think the bigger question is, does Keela Garten have an earphone in with a cell phone in somewhere and listening to our match?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It might be
or her father.
Yeah, it might be a phone behind the altar.
Yep.
Trying to watch the live stream, I'm sure, to try to support their team. Oh,
that's a double, too.
Could have called that.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now a lot of momentum here with the home squad here. They lead by 6. Looking to get out of this first set quickly.
Yeah, and Dwenger just not looking like they did against Concordia. They came in with a lot of energy, so there is a such thing as a mental fatigue. So I don't know if they spent everything they had mentally and emotionally against Concordia and now come out a little flat against Leo. But I don't know that Coach Robbins cares.
Does not.
She'll take advantage of whatever it is and, try to sneak this first set. Try to get a little momentum for her team.
Gabby Storrs back to serve now for Bishop Dwenger. Pelkington back into the front row.
A great pass by Maddie Ostermeyer and a kill. That's definitely what Leo needed. They needed somebody to step in and fill those shoes, and Ostermeyer says, hey, I got it, coach.
Kennedy will come on. And back to serve is number 44, Gabbard. Kennedy had a good night against Concordia. Blocking, attacking it right in the middle, and the service there, but she had a good evening.
Oh, against Garrett.
Yeah, against Garrett. Against Garrett.
The other middle over here against Dwenger had
Loretta.
a great, Pelkington. So, it's a good matchup. You got Kennedy and you got Pelkington in the front row right now, and both had stellar matches last round. So, let's see if they both get going and have the same performance they did on Thursday night.
And right there's Kennedy with the kill, and we are at set point.
That's a good ball. Great pass, great set. And that answered the question.
Yep.
Emily said she's ready to play.
Here's Grayson Norris. She'll serve for set number 1. Nope, that's long. And that will do it for set number 1. Leo wins that one 25-18. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you going in the second set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back to Sectional 21 here at Leo High School. The host school off to a good start. They win the first one 25-18 over Bishop Dwenger. Once again, the winner of this one will move on to this evening's 6 o'clock championship. They will take on defending sectional champs Angola. And the winner of that one will move off to the regional next week at Norwell High School. Well, Lindley, you're going to finally get a chance to eat. And we're ready to go here. Bishop Dwenger will serve first, I believe, here in this second set. Back to serve. Their setter, Tone. They'll start with Snyder, Storrs, and Tippmann in the front row now for Bishop Dwenger. Man, you're fast. Tight ball to the net.
Oh, Mike called her over? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like, actually, what we just talked about, Current did make the switch and put Snyder back to the outside. And I'm assuming Bailey Channing will be on the right. Which is a good call. Good passer out of Snyder. Give you a little more ball control, which they definitely struggled with that first set.
Schweigert with the kill. Looks like she is eating a Marco's pizza, is what she is eating. You don't want to know why I know that.
Yeah. The hospitality room at Leo is always full of goodies. So,
oh, yes.
We've got to take care of our staff here. So between the administration and Coach Robbins, they always have an amazing assortment of good food.
Chance now for Dwenger. They'll go to Storrs. Too early.
Yeah.
Set a little off.
She was up early and a little tight, and the set was a little loopy and a little behind her.
Speaking of good food, next week we go to Norwell for the regional. Kelby Waybright's wife spoils everyone that comes there.
Oh, nice.
She is a great cook. Nice set to Tippmann.
Oh, Norris just got a piece of it to slow it down. Oh.
Was that Tone? Yeah, it was.
That's a smart play by Tone. That ball was going over her head, and she slapped at it and kept it alive.
And Tippmann's going to get the kill, and she said, what did I do?
That's one of those things.
Yeah.
Stay aggressive, keep swinging high and deep, and good things happen. Just happened to catch the block and got a tool.
Yeah, when you do a lot of the state tournament stuff, especially in football, man, you'd be amazed what they put on the menu at some of the Penn High School up there in Mishawaka. What a spread.
Well, I'd imagine. You got a lot of big football boys that are big eaters, I'm sure.
That's just for the press.
Oh, really?
State tournament, when they have the state championships down at Lucas Oil, oh my gosh, it's like it's better than most food you get at a restaurant sometimes.
Oh, wow.
And Zent.
Say, Dwenger's trying to put their own little service pressure on and see if Leo can fight through this little run here. Get a good pass. As we talk, Zent's a good little player.
Yes.
She is went from being a hitter a couple years ago to she's really owned that DS role and was a good server and great defender. Yeah, Tone and Storrs still misconnecting there in the middle. I feel like against Concordia, they had a perfect connection.
Yeah.
But Pelkington and Storrs were really in a good rhythm in the middle.
Storrs will get credit with that block. Yeah, really, Tippmann and Pelkington were nails in that front row against Concordia. They were on time the entire match.
Yeah, and it definitely helped out that they were passing pretty well. And to start this set off, they didn't pass too well. But, yeah, it looks like Coach Current got them together and regrouped, and they've come back and went on a nice run here.
We'll take a quick timeout here at Leo.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the
Grayson Norris with a tough angle for the kill. That'll send back Barnett to serve, and Ostermeyer, who's had a good afternoon, has returned to that front row.
And she's got a laser of a serve.
Get up there, a dig by Maxwell. They'll try Norris again. Oh, what a block by was that Norris? It was, wasn't it?
I think Norris got it. It looked like there was a little seam in the block. The middle was late, and Hudson was trying to find it. But, yeah, Norris made a good move there. Pressed back into the angle and got her. Oh, short serve. You don't see that too often out of Barnett.
That'll go off the blockers and out of bounds, and Hudson with another kill, her 4th.
That's a great job by Alexis Zimmerman there, sliding in underneath that ball to save that. That would have been an ace any other team.
Storrs back to serve, Pelkington into the front row. We'll see if they make an effort to get her really going here in set number 2.
Oh, yeah. Another double there. Looks like the ref's letting them play, though.
There's an overpass to Norris. Now to Maxwell. Back to Norris, and she hit it into the net.
It's a great first swing, but yeah, with any hitter, you really got to transition hard, get off the net. So you got a full runway, and that she didn't. So she pulled that second ball down in the bottom of the net.
Storrs again with a good serve, good pass. And Barnett.
Zent doing a great job playing defense back there. Picking a lot of balls up.
Pelkington too much in the middle. Her 56th block of the season.
Yeah, it's like Coach Robbins talking to the setter. Got to mix it up a little bit. She's riding Norris a little too much, and Dwenger is all over her, just following her.
And that's going to sail out of bounds. Barnett again with a kill, her 4th.
Yeah. Leo's got to get the middles going and try to maybe get somewhat of a back row attack going so they aren't so predictable and just going out to Grayson Norris, especially with Pelkington in there, big block.
Tackett to serve. And a kill by Loretta Pelkington.
There's that connection we saw against Concordia.
Tackett will come off as Gebert comes back in. And back to serve is Tippmann. Bailey Cheney back in for Dwenger. She too had a good match against Concordia.
Yeah, I feel like the whole team really came together and all played great. And let's see if they have the same performance.
Oh my gosh, that was almost a kill.
Tippmann, such a great serve, but then overpass right into her position. So had to serve and sprint into her position. And
she had to go all the way across the court.
Yeah, that is one thing. Sometimes we try to tell our players, sometimes just serve from the side that you got to run into. So you don't have to run so far to position.
And now Pelkington starting to heat up now for the Saints. Her second kill in 3 attempts.
Yeah, if she gets into a rhythm, she's a next level player. She jumps well, she hammers the ball, and I'm not sure Leo is going to be able to really slow her down too much. They're just hoping to survive when she's in the front row and hurry up and get her out of the front row, and then they can score some points.
Kennedy tried to slide. Good dig there by Hudson. They'll try Cheney.
Ostermeyer wasn't quite pressed over. It was in a good spot, and the ball trickled down on her side.
Hudson to serve once again. Pass off the net, run down by Gebert.
Looks like an overpass. Yep.
Still alive. And an attack there out of the back row by Norris.
Like she mishit that.
Oh, Barnett with the slow roll.
Yeah, I expect to see some shenanigans out of both of these teams. But it's smart volleyball, If a team's starting to get hot, you don't want to waste a timeout, Whether you give them the slow roll, you do the old shoestring tie, whatever you got to do to just try to disrupt the other team.
We've got a timeout on the court. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Back to action here with Hudson serving, and they iced her. Good time out there by Coach Robbins as she serves it out of bounds, and back on comes Weaver for Ostermeyer, and Weaver will serve.
Robbins got the coach's point there.
Snyder's pass goes to Tippmann. Right back to Snyder on the outside, cross court, and another winner for the freshman.
That's a great cross court swing.
I like the fact Tippmann didn't try to overthink it. You're already all the way over there.
Yeah.
Just make the easy set.
Yeah, definitely. Great choice by her and great swing out of the freshman Snyder.
Barnett off the blockers.
See Cheney shaking her hand a little bit. I think that one hurt her a little bit. Yeah. That is one thing we talked about multiple times on this broadcast. Barnett knows one speed, and that is 100 mile an hour, everything into every swing. You very rarely see a little tip and roll out of her. It's more out of emergency desperation if you can't hit it.
And now Lindsay Snyder starting to warm up. She's got 4 kills in this match, and that'll bring back on tone for Cheney. This is a front row for Dwenger that can do a lot of damage with Stores in there, and then you put the freshman on the outside and put a natural lefty on that right side.
Yeah. It's a good lineup for them. Let's see what Leo does. Oh, bad pass, middle late, but she was able to fix it. Oh, Barnett got up there at the block.
A dump shot.
Yep, there's the setter right back. That's the statistic we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
And a kill for Barnett. Either way, that was going to be a point because Dwenger was in the net as well. But you talked about it earlier. Both setters tried it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's almost like a challenge. When one setter does a setter dump, it's like the other setter looks at her and like, challenge accepted. I will give you a setter dump right back.
Maxwell will serve.
Good pass. Oh,
touch.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a touch. Yeah, and that's what Dwenger's going to need to do. If they can pass well and then get their middles going, they definitely are going to give Leo everything that they can handle. And that could be the game changer for them to get them over this Leo Lion team.
Zent back in to serve. Good pass. Barnett right side this time. Hudson took too much off of it. And an attack here on Dwenger. Ostermeyer will return.
And that set was just off the net. That's where you want to see him. Just finish deep, swing into the corner. And I chose to try to tip it, but that far off, just misgauged it and into the net. But Barnett, yeah, it's either going to be an ace or a lot of times in air with that laser of a serve he's got. This time it was in air just about 10 feet long.
Back to serve, Gabby Stores. Pelkington back in.
Great serve out of her. Ostermeyer having a great game here to start.
Wow, Zent.
Oh!
Zent went about 16 feet sliding across the floor.
Great hustle by her, and Stores gave it enough power, but just had the wrong angle and sent it over to the R2.
Kennedy will return to the front row now for Leo, and back to serve is Miss Tackett. We mentioned it on Thursday night's broadcast. We were told Tackett's going to join the Coast Guard.
Yeah, I feel a little safer with her joining the Coast Guard. Great kid, and just think that's going to be a great fit for her. So that's great to see her. Oh, yeah. The ball a little over the net, and Hudson there to take advantage of it, throw it down.
Cheney on for Tone. Tipman back to serve. That's a difficult serve, especially from a lefty.
Yeah, and that is the nice thing sometimes with a lefty. You come from zone 5 over there, cross court. It is really hard to pass if you can hit the passer's outside shoulder there. But it does make it tougher on her where she's got to then sprint in, clear across the court to play defense.
Good up there by Hudson. Long rally here.
Kennedy.
Yep.
That was a better job, better series by Leo of being able to mix it up a little bit, not just going to Norris. And so got a one-on-one there with the middle, and Kennedy was able to put it away. And that's really your goal from offensively. You want to try to get some mismatches, or you want to try to keep the defense guessing and get some one-on-one matchups.
Ooh, nice save by Grayson Norris.
Yeah, playing some defense. Yeah, but if they're in system, they're going to be tough with Pelkington in the front row.
Hudson back to serve now with her team up big here in set number 2. Was that Slick in for the first? Was that Slick that just? It was. Yep, just Slick in for the first time.
Looks like they're going to opt to go to the 6-2, so they get a little bit bigger block there with Brooke Merrill. So Mara will come in front row and play right side, but she will hit outside this first half rotation. And she's got some size. She's pushing 6 foot, so expect her to come in and swing. She hits a heavy ball, so she should be able to add a little firepower offensively, but most importantly, this is more of a blocking sub, so you get a bigger block up there. And Slick getting a chance to come in and set some balls here.
Weaver to serve.
Oh.
Pelkington.
She came in fast and hard, and I think everyone was expecting the bounce, and it was just a little in front of her, so she kind of swiped at it and caught the libero on her heels.
The hammer back to serve, Lexa Zimmerman.
Good serve. Oh.
Nope. That ball just kept carrying like it got in the jet stream, didn't it?
It did. Slick looked like she was going to get to it easy, and it just drifted away from her, and she wasn't able to get there and better the ball. That is one thing that Ava Maxwell does a little better job of. Is she's got some wheels.
Yeah.
She's got a motor, and she can get to a lot of those balls. Slick got great hands, but just isn't quite as quick as Maxwell. And so, yeah, depending on how well they're passing, I think sometimes Coach Robbins opts to go with the 5-1.
The sophomore Gebert to serve. Good serve.
That thing dropped off too. She is small, but she is mighty as well. She's got a great little serve. So if she can get going too, she might be able to get Leo Lyons back in this game as well.
That is her 21st ace of the season.
Speaking of family, her dad was IPFW's first All-American and then played over in the Italian League. So, yeah, her mom played professionally and played at IPFW. Dad was All-American at IPFW. And so, yeah, she's got a little bit of volleyball in her bloodstream as well. She's got a pretty cool uncle, too, that played at a decent level.
Yeah. He's okay.
Depends on the day.
Chance now for Leo. To Cheney. Wow, what a block by Schweigert.
Oh, just out. Yeah, it is one thing. Cheney has a hammer, so if she can get it past the block, it's going to be a kill. But if there's a block there, then sometimes it comes down just as fast as it comes off her hand. Tough serve, but handled well by Hudson. Oh, might have had a net there.
Yeah, they didn't call it.
Yeah, it's like tipped and backed into the net a little bit, but didn't catch it. You got a kill out of the freshman again on the outside. Snyder.
And we're at set point here with Tone serving as Storrs checks back in.
Oh.
Barnett with another kill. Her 7th.
Great swing by her and a rare error by Zimmerman. She was there but didn't quite have the right angle.
Back on comes Maxwell. She'll serve. Grayson Norris will check into the front row.
This is where they went on a run before.
Yeah.
So let's see if Maxwell can try to put the team on her back and go on a little serving run here.
Snyder again. Oh, what an up by Maxwell. You think that would have been in? I don't know.
It would have been close, but yeah, in a tight game, you definitely don't want to take any chances.
Back row attack by Hudson.
Oh, Zimmerman all over the court there. Oh, Tippman just long. Looked like she got under it a little bit.
She hit that one pretty hard out of bounds.
Yeah, let's see how long Coach Current lets this go. I would expect a timeout here if Leo gets a couple points. Definitely don't want to let him back in this game or give him momentum for the next set.
Storrs got blocked.
A little self-cover, though. Oh, the rare roll shot out of Barnett.
And now a chance for Leo.
Oh.
flat-footed swing is a good one by Barnett.
Good fix with that set. Yeah, and that's a set that Maxwell is definitely want back. Not a good ball to the outside.
That will do it for set number 2. Dwenger evens things up at 1 set apiece. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the third set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back to Sectional 21 here at Leo High School. We are all tied up at 1 set apiece. The winner of this one moves on to the 6 o'clock matchup against Angola, who defeated Heritage in 4 sets earlier this afternoon right here at Leo. So it's been a good day of volleyball. We'll try to update you on all your sectional championships from around the area later this evening when we come back for the championship match. We'll try to give you who's playing in each one and wish everybody good luck here as we get to the final stages of sectional play. Maxwell with the ball. She'll serve first. Zimmerman's pass goes to Tones. Nobody's there.
Yeah, just looked like Tone barely got there and just chucked it back, and nobody was expecting to play the third ball. Not the start you typically want. So let's see if Leo is going to put some service pressure on this set. Good pass out of the freshman. Good up by Maxwell, though.
Oh, I did not even think that was going to make it there.
I thought for sure that was into the net.
Tippmann will get her. I think that is her 3rd kill. Actually, no, check that. That is her 4th.
Yeah, definitely expect her to kind of bounce back from Concordia's match, and she's already probably got more kills this match than she did at Concordia. So yeah, she's a great player. So good serve out of Zent, and she was the last one who got going there in the 2nd set with her serve and got on a run. So you definitely don't want to get her hot. And try to get her off the serving line quick with a good pass, and I'd expect to see a ball out to Norris on the outside.
Gebert will try Norris. And that one goes wide.
That's tough. Bad pass to start it, and Gebert trying to set that ball from about the 25-foot line, and couldn't get a good set up there to her.
Better pass this time.
Pass. Oh.
And Emma Barnett stays hot.
Yeah, she is really playing well, and that's they needed, is her to step up a little bit and take over a little more of the offensive role and be able to try to pick up the slack a little bit with Garten being gone. And so between her and Ostermeyer, we're going to need those two to contribute a little bit more, take off the load maybe of Grayson.
Looking down at Mr. Gebert down there, Lauren, is he also watching his older daughter play right now?
I was just giving him a hard time. I was asking if he was doing some homework, studying for a test. And, the older daughter is now at Huntington University, and they're having a great season and just upset the other day Marion, one of the top-ranked teams, and they are playing today. So they won the first set, and he said up in the second set. So watching one daughter live and watching the other one online. The struggles of a family with lots of athletes.
And Huntington just picked up a good recruit from Belmont. They got Lauren Ross to sign with them, the outstanding setter there for the Braves.
Yeah, I believe Maddie Rohrbach is maybe a junior.
Yeah.
Or senior. So, they're going to lose her soon. So Ross will be a really nice addition to be able to come in and kind of pick up the torch and run with it. So, it looked like swing was out of bounds, but we had a net violation out of the one of the blockers.
Oh, they called that. That's what they called.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10 back to serve. That is Stetzel. That was a difficult set, to say the least, but Pelkington with a good swing.
Yeah, blocker's a little late, and that's definitely something that's in the game plan. They got to know when Pelkington's in the front row, you can't be late on her. You got to expect any good ball, they're going to set her the ball. You can be late to anybody else, but not her.
Norris just used the blockers perfectly that time to her advantage.
Yeah. She went cold a little bit there in the second set, so let's see if she bounces back and gets into a nice rhythm here. An overpass here. Oh, yeah.
Double.
Yeah, I think everybody thought it was going over, and it didn't quite go over, so Tippmann played it twice there. She was expecting the overpass swing.
Zimmerman will run down this one and send it over now to Cheney.
Oh, got the tip there. Is that Lexa Zimmerman? She is everywhere.
Chance now for the tie.
That was probably a double there, but they didn't call it.
Nobody saw it coming. Tippmann was looking straight at the outside and set it over the net for the little dump shot.
Yeah, and that's a smart play. Leo was scrambling and out of position, so Tippmann took advantage of it.
They'll bring on Claire Bush. She will serve now. She's got a different style of serve. It's a short, quick, little whippy serve here. You'll see it here. And look at this one. Whack.
Oh, she
yeah.
Kind of runs at it sideways there a little bit.
Her 14th ace of the season gives her team a 3-point lead. What? Yeah, watch. It's going to happen. We've seen her serve quite a few times this year. If it's on, it's pretty dangerous.
Right. Well, it's an interesting approach. So sometimes it looks just different enough. She kind of turns sideways, and last second she turns into it. And, I'm sure you don't see that too often. So as a passer, it kind of catches you by surprise.
Oh, good swing by Barnett again.
Yeah, I think Pelkington might have been too high on that one. I think it squeaked underneath her armpits there.
She's looking right at Coach Robbins and saying, boy, she goes, I got away with that. I got to go the other way.
Yeah, that's the one thing
Coach Robbins is like, yes.
When you hit out of the back row, you're always going to have a middle blocker, so you got to swing into the corners. There she got lucky and squeaked it through the top of the tape and underneath Pelkington's armpits.
Weaver to serve.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're serving the libero right now. I know the coaches are probably not calling that, but too many times it seems like that libero is like a magnet. They try to serve away from her, and the more they try to serve away, they end up serving at her.
You know, and Alexa made our Super 6 team, preseason Super 6 team in the back row, and this is why. I mean, she wasn't the libero. That was Brenna Gender. who's only going to Oklahoma.
Right.
So good swing again by Barnett. I'm impressed by Barnett today.
Yeah, she is swinging well. Oh, called the double there.
Yep. But Zimmerman was in the back row with Ginder. And we also had Jersey Lawyer was in our back row, not our front row, which I think that's where she's going to play at the net. If she wants to go D1, I think that's where she's going to be anyways. But
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good back row with those three, and lots of ball control.
You could win some matches with that team.
That's for sure. Oh, nice dig at a Weaver there.
That was freshman on freshman action.
This might be 4 contacts. Yep. Yeah, these two both played it. Yeah, the two players ran into it. It actually, ball went off of both of them. So while the fans aren't happy, it definitely hit both of them.
Uh-oh, we're getting a yellow card.
We got a yellow card. He's digging deep in that pocket.
For Coach Tippmann.
Coach Current over here.
Yeah, Coach Current said, she basically just said, call it both ways. And then that got her a yellow card.
Yeah, that was a quick bang-bang play. And I'm not sure everybody saw that those two players kind of ran into each other and the ball hit both of them. But Snyder said, hey, I'll get us out of this. This is normally where you turn to the ref and say the ball doesn't lie.
Yeah, exactly. So were you trying to mention that Weaver and Snyder play together? And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you had a thought there.
Yeah, they have all played. They've actually played a lot of beach together. And then, on the line there.
Barnett with 10 kills.
Sometimes, a lot of these kids play club together, and it's a good, healthy, kind of a sibling rivalry. And so, had a nice swing down the line, but Weaver had shifted over. Looks like they're playing rotational defense and was already there waiting on it. Got a good dig.
We'll try Tippmann again.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was going out or not, but Barnett handled it. Yeah, a lot of Dwenger players kind of running into each other. Some miscommunication. And then an easy free ball kill. That's, setter wasn't quite ready for that, Maxwell, and then played the ball too far behind her that nobody could get it.
I got to think that Zimmerman would love to go up and just take an absolute huge swing at a ball.
Yeah, that is one thing that is going to be hard for her is she is very aggressive and a competitor. I know there's a lot of times she wants to get up there and hit. So sometimes that's tough to slide into that libero role and not be able to terminate. And you're always depending on your team to put the ball away.
Good bump set to Norris. She crushed that one.
Great swing by her down the line.
Alexis Zimmerman, our special guest interviewee in our first match. She didn't know it.
Yeah, didn't even know it, but in classic Zimmerman fashion, she is always ready to go and always full of energy and, was super talkative, where most young kids would have been nervous and scared you put them on the spot, but she is a natural in the limelight and always is bubbly and plenty to say and plenty of energy.
Chance for Leo to take the lead here.
Deep. Oh, that would have been a double, but they didn't call it. Deep into the corner, though. Caught Leo sleeping. And that's frustrating as a coach, because when you see the setter running towards the net, facing the net, you know she's setting that ball over. And, middle back did just not shift over. Barnett caught her by surprise.
Yeah, I think they're making sure the score is correct, because I had it different as well.
Yeah, as I said,
I think it's a 2-point lead, not just a 1 point. It's either 13 to
11, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the score is correct. So the score was off prior to that one they're saying. So it is a 12 to 11.
I don't know if they're saying that it was wrong.
They said it was wrong before the last serve started. Here's Grayson Norris again. That goes off of Zent all the way to Tone. Schweiger with a nice little swing on the slide.
I think that's first swing out of her. A little early, but she slowed down just enough to hit it off the top of the hands. But that's definitely what they're going to need to do. They need to mix it up and keep their middles in the game. And, yeah, it looked like the blockers were following Norris around. And Schweiger able to get the kill.
Here's Stetzel. Tippmann again.
That's a good swing out of her.
Keep her on that right side. She'll go back to serve now. Bailey Cheney will return to the lineup and Jeebert back in. Kennedy gets blocked and takes it right off the forehead.
Yeah, they were definitely expecting that one. That was a good pass. Pelkington was expecting the middle and just up and over early. Kennedy didn't have anywhere to go with that one.
Norris again.
Oh.
And another kill for Grayson.
Yeah, that was a tough ball. Zimmerman came from the line all the way to the middle of the court to lay out and try to play that ball up. Just didn't get there quite in time. It is fun to watch that kid. She is all over the court. She ran from, I think, the back corner earlier all the way up to the net to play a ball. So, yeah, she is traveling.
Yep.
Everybody thought that ball was going out, but didn't have that much pace. So that thing slowed down and died and fell in the corner.
Ostermeyer with 5 kills now, with Norris serving for the lead here in set number 3.
Ooh, I think that was going deep, but Hudson went ahead and played it. Oh, got out of bounds. Leo getting a little momentum here, and Grayson Norris starting to get hot. Let's see if Dwenger can get a good pass here and try to stop this little run. If they get a pass, expect them to try to set Pelkington here in the middle. Yep. Oh, low set. Leo with the chance.
Hudson off the blockers. She's been quiet here for a while.
Yeah. They definitely need her to step up and have a big game here.
Snyder back in, and Bush will come back on to serve again.
Yeah, interesting sub. Hudson's been passing really well, so they take her out for this serving sub here.
Ostermeyer again with a great swing. She's got 6 kills. So between her and Barnett, they have 16 kills between the two of them now, because Barnett's got 10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that's exactly what Leo needed. Somebody to step up and carry the weight a little more.
They'll try Cheney.
Yeah, taking advantage of a little smaller block there with Maxwell in. Looks like it just went off the hands and rolled into the donut. Alexis got a nice little serve, so I want to try to get her off the service line as quick as possible.
That's her second ace. And a quick timeout by Leo here on the court, and we'll use one as well.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and
Zimmerman will serve again out of the break. Her team up 1 point here in set number 3. Tight ball.
Another good serve. Oh.
In the net.
Maxwell back into the net a little bit. That was a tight pass. Oh, the net triple ace there.
Subs come on now for Leo here. Maxwell out.
And Norris out, so they're going to the 6-2 here.
Slick will come on now with, is that Merrill?
Yep.
Yeah. Zimmerman again.
They're going hard at the freshman Weaver, and a couple of bad passes there. And Coach Robbins wants to settle him down, so good call on the timeout.
Talking about passing, I've said it a little bit this year. Is it more footwork that gets you messed up rather than actual position of your body related to the angle of the ball?
Yeah, it really is. It comes down to reading and anticipating the serve because, they say great passers can pick the ball up when it's on the other side of the net at the 10-foot line. Average passers don't really pick it up until the net, and bad passers, they don't have any clue where it's going until it's on your 10-foot line. So a lot of it is reading the serve. Then you got to get your feet to the ball, and then you finish with your platform angle. But really it does come down to being able to read the serve. So they need to be studying the actual mechanics of the server, see if it's a low elbow, short serve, where's she facing, to try to get a better read on where this ball is going so you can beat the ball to that spot. And so Gebert handles it well. Let's see if they can get out of this. Oh, nope.
Cheney again out.
Oh, and out of bounds.
I thought they were going to go to Hudson out of the middle that time.
Yeah, they probably should have. Instead, threw it to the right side, and Cheney didn't get her feet to the ball. So, going out and wide. But that is what Leo needed to get Lexa off that service line. So, let's see if Gebert can get her team going now with a couple serves.
So, Snyder off the net.
Yeah, both teams starting to get a little conservative here. Sometimes the pressure you see is a little much for someone with the freshman. So, yeah, nice to see her come back and swing at the next ball.
She gives Snyder gives her team a 4-point lead. Tone will come on now. That'll put Tippmann, Snyder, and Storrs in the front row for the Saints.
And if you're the upperclassman, that's what you got to be talking to your freshmen. Hey, we don't need tips and rolls. Get up there and swing. We have full confidence in you.
Good swing by Merrill.
Merrill, that's exactly what you need. You got to go out there and take these games. You can't just expect them to give you the game. You got to go out there and play aggressive and control your own destiny. So great swing by both sides there the last 2 points.
Maxwell will serve now for Leo. They trail by 3.
Yeah, she had that run earlier, so let's see if she can get into a little run. She's got a tough serve. Well handled by Hudson.
Ooh, nice up.
Maxwell, I told you earlier, she is quick. She gets to a lot of balls. Oh, Tippmann. Oh, the roll shot again.
That one goes long, no touch.
No touch. I like the aggressive swing, but caught it flat in the middle of the ball and just sailed a little waffle straight out of bounds.
Snyder off, Zent on, who has had a good day serving.
Yeah, she's definitely another one. You want to get her off the service line as quick as possible. So handle the first serve. That's as easy as it's going to get. Leo does. That's a good pass, smart set, and a great swing by Norris.
Ostermeyer back in now for Leo. Back to serve is Barnett.
We got one more rotation before Pelkington comes in, so Leo's got to make a run here.
That doesn't help.
Yeah. That's what they always say. After 20, you got to keep your serves in. All the pressure late in the game is on the passers. You You just got to be able to put a little service pressure, but not be reckless.
Gabby Storrs back to serve.
Yeah, she can be lethal from that service line as well. Well handled by Jeebert. Oh. The ball looked like it was a little high, and actually was probably better, because if that would have been a well-connected play, both blockers were up there and over, and Swigert just happened to tip that ball in kind of a paintbrush over the top of the block. So it's kind of now or never here for Leo. 23-20. Oh.
Oh, they can't get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We got a player down. Maxwell hit her face right on the floor. Yeah.
Is she bleeding?
Yeah, I think she might be.
Did she catch her chin maybe when she dove?
Yeah, the official sees it, and he's going to walk up and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, she's a tough little kid, though. She, she'll shake it off. He's checking her nose for blood, so she might have banged her whole face on
She
the
did.
ground.
Here's Tittman for set number 3.
Lindsay Kennedy there out of the middle. Trying to keep him alive. Let's see who they got now. Yeah, good pass. I would assume they're going to try to find Pelkington to try to finish this game.
Good pass.
Yeah. Still not sure why they're trying to serve the libero there.
Oh, Kennedy caught them all going backwards.
Yeah, Cheney should be helping there in the middle on a one ball. Got caught backing up. And the tip fell just in front of her.
We've got a timeout on the court. We'll see you in 60 seconds.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes
Grayson Norris to serve, and it's a short one. Almost perfect.
Well handled. Oh, and out of bounds there.
You called it. You thought they would go to Pelkington. They tried it.
Yeah, Pelkington, I think, just tried to bounce it and caught the top of the tape, so it hit the tape and jumped out of bounds. But yeah, expecting to go back to Pelkington, or it's coming here to Hudson for the 2-ball in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hudson will send us to the 4th set. Dwenger leads 2-1. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the 4th set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back here to sectional 21 here at Leo. It is Bishop Dwenger with a 2-1 lead now over Leo, and that was a good set by both teams, back and forth all the way to the end. Leo got out big right at the end of the set, and then, Dwenger got out big at the end of the set, and Leo was able to march right back and get right back into it before Dwenger put it away in that set. So both teams, that was just a back and forth one. That was anybody's set, to be real honest with you.
Yeah, no, just good play by both sides battling. And it just came down to, a couple service runs, I think. Dwenger had a couple more service runs, and Leo's just got to try to pull their ball control together and serve a little tougher themselves. Try to keep the pressure on Dwenger. Make them a little more one-dimensional, take the middles out, which we all know if they're in system and their middles can get the ball, they're pretty much unstoppable.
Tone with the service there to get us started here in the 4th set. Maxwell, who's been pretty good today all over the court. She might actually lead the team in digs as well.
Yeah, there's a good pass, good set to Stores. And one-on-one, she'll put that ball away every time.
On comes Zent. She'll serve. They'll go right at the freshman. Good pass.
Yeah, handled well. Oh.
Barnett doesn't, I don't know, that might only be her first or second attack error of the whole day.
Yeah, she's had a first 3 sets were good out of her. She brought a lot of heat, swinging well. But yeah, that one, I think she just misgauged the net. Was trying to tip it just up and over and tipped it in the net, but got a break there with Zent serving that ball out of bounds. She's definitely one that, you want to get off that serving line quick before she gets on a roll.
Barnett will serve.
Great serve out of her.
Outside the,
she played that with her hands there. I think that was going out.
And a block by Stores in the middle.
Yeah, as a player, those are the ones, you kick yourself for. Ball's going out of bounds, you bail them out, and then, they get the point. But at the same time, as a defender, you're trained to play anything close. So it's tough to pull back sometimes when you're in a position to get a dig.
Here's Stores again. It goes right at Gebert.
Handled well. That was a high pass. Wow. Barnett caught sleeping now twice. Once again, that's frustrating as a coach when you see the setter is not attempting to set her hitters at all, running straight ahead towards the net. Middle back has got to follow her shoulders and be ready for the set over the net.
Schweiger to get nice little cut shot.
Finding a hole right there.
She's got 5 kills.
Looked like Stores served and hadn't got to position yet. So was a little late, and that ball dropped right in front of her.
Stetzel will serve. Kennedy back in as well, and it's a bad pass. Norris. Nope, that didn't make it over. Tone off and Cheney on. Tippmann to serve, and Gebert back in. I think Gebert's going to have a lot of options when it gets down to it in the 2 years.
Yeah, well, she actually, believe it or not, is a big equestrian, big into equestrian, and she is going to probably go to college to Ride horses. She does rodeo. She does barrels. Does all kind of competitions. And
she picked a not so cheap sport to be in, by the way.
Oh yeah, trust it. Have a conversation with her parents. They're on horse number 3, I think. But yeah, Dwenger's starting to get hot here, and Leo has gone flat. Last couple balls they decided to tip. As we talked in the broadcast earlier, in these big games, you cannot play conservative. You got to come out and swing to win. You give them some easy balls, good team's going to pick it up, and they're going to stay aggressive and shove it down your throat.
Dwenger with a 4-point lead now.
Yeah, this will be telling. As soon as they come out of this timeout, we'll see how Leo responds. Got a lot of big eyes over here, and they look a little tired and maybe losing a little confidence. So see if the coaching staff can get them fired up and get them to bounce back here as Dwenger is starting to get a little more confidence, gain some momentum, and super fiery. You see the frustration in the coaching staff's face over here.
All of them.
Yeah, you've got actually a full bench of former players. I think all of them played D1, and actually even got a record holder. One of the coaching staff, Debbie Barr, Rednauer, still holds the record at SIU for assists. He was an amazing setter, and they're all competitors. So a match like this can get a little frustrating when you're a competitor and played at a high level, to see your team kind of lose some energy and momentum and start playing conservative. Oh, Tippmann giving them a little break. Went a little too short on her short serve there.
Her older brother will give her a hard time for that one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's an okay football player at Wisconsin, just the center.
Yeah. I was going to say, they build them tough in the Tippmann.
They do. Last night on Fox News, Fox, when they did the locker room, the highlights of the football game, it was pretty easy to do the Dwenger game. Tippmann scored, Tippmann scored, Tippmann scored. And that was it. So it's always easy to do some of these schools. This is Woodland. You got to deal with all the Smiths and the Snyders.
Yeah, Dwenger is all, Pilkingtons and Tippmanns.
And Tippmanns, yeah. And in some years you get Henrys. So
a few Henrys in there.
Yeah. Hudson will come back on, and the freshman Weaver will come back in to serve for Leo. Kennedy into the front row. Good set.
Yeah. That's what Leo's got to step up. That's an easy serve. They got to, instead of playing conservative, they've got to come out here and start serving a little tougher, put more pressure on Dwenger. You definitely can't expect them to give you the game. You've got to put the pressure on and go out and try to take that game over yourself.
Here's Zimmerman back to serve with her team up 5 here in set number 4.
It looks like Leo was trying to change it up and went to a 6-2. Trying to get a little spark and see what they can do. Oh,
man, that was darn near straight down.
Out of Kennedy. Oh. Looked like Cheney got in the way. Libero was calling the ball. So got a lucky break there. So let's see if Leo can take advantage of it.
Kennedy even caught that a little behind her head and still got that angle.
She did. We definitely need her to pick it up and have the game she had the other night.
A chance now for Leo. Back row attack by Hudson.
Setter bailed instead of playing defense, so they left the whole corner wide open.
Tone will come back in to serve now for the Saints.
Good pass out of Weaver.
Merrill.
Merrill with a great swing, but forgot the libero. Alexis Zimmerman was down that line and made an amazing play. And then a great swing to follow it up by the freshman, Snyder.
Lindsay Snyder with 9 kills now for the Saints.
Yeah, she's a little undersized, but that kid can jump. If she was 6'2", the Big Ten would definitely be calling here soon. Let's see if she grows anymore.
Tough ball. Whoa. Gabby Storrs with the kill, but man, Barnett flat-footed crushed that.
It's a great down ball, but then forgot she's got to come back up and block against the one ball. So Gabby Storrs one-on-one bounces that ball.
Look out, that's not going to make it either. You were talking about Snyder. She totally reminds me of Anna Burkhart, who was here.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Because they're size-wise, they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they have a good power on the outside. The difference is Anna played all around. I'm sure Snyder will eventually. Yeah. But, they remind me of each other a lot.
No, that's for sure. That's a good comparison. Yeah, she was a great all-around player. And Snyder definitely will be the same. That's a big swing out of Tippmann right there. In a lot better rhythm tonight. They definitely need her to continue to keep building if they're going to win this game and face a really tough big Angola team. They're going to need every single hitter they have to be able to knock off the top-ranked Angola Hornets.
Ashley Zent with another ace, her fourth.
And a great serve out of her.
Oh, ouch.
Oh. Actually came out great.
It did.
Oh. Leo trying to make some little scrappy plays and stay in this game.
And then Hudson out of the middle.
Leo struggling to follow their hitters there. I think that's Barnett again, forgetting that she's got to follow Hudson, who came in for a 2-ball. She was not up to block.
Ostermeyer back on. Oh, a late touch.
Yeah, that's a good, hard, deep serve, and Gebert just couldn't get out of the way in time.
And a timeout on the court by Leo. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Empowered Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf.
Quick timeout here on the court. Dwenger up 10 here in the fourth set. Ostermeyer's pass is tight to the net.
Oh, yeah. Looked like Annabelle followed through and caught the net. Zent is rolling with that serve. He has got a really tough serve. We always say a good floater has 3 components. It's flat and tight to the net. It's got good hand contact where it's floating, and then you hit the right location. And she is putting all 3 of them together.
You
as I
her.
say that.
Good job.
Oh, look, just a little too hard.
It's like the basketball announcer that says he's perfect on the season, 99 for 99 at the foul line, and of course he misses 100.
The next one. I think the adrenaline, sometimes, you go back there and you think harder is better. But, too hard is just a laser straight out of bounds.
Like
as
that.
We see out of Barnett. But, you got to at least give it to her. She's at least trying to serve tough and get her team back in the game.
Gabby Storrs to serve.
This is another one with a really lethal serve here. Handled well by Gebert.
Oh, and that landed in.
Yeah.
Hudson with another block, her third. Time is starting to run out here for Leo.
Yeah. Yeah, the sense of urgency is definitely being felt over here.
Dwenger just ran in Sarah Jolly. Off the net and an ace.
Caught the middle over there, not paying attention. Ball jumped off the net right at her. I think it was going out of bounds, but couldn't get out of the way in time.
Chappelle on now for another tall young lady.
Yeah, that's another freshman. So, Leo is only going to lose, I believe, Grayson Norris. He's the only senior on that team. So expect them to be good next year as well. And they've got a nice little freshman class coming up. So they should be competitors here for the next few years. Oh, dig from the middle of their stores.
Barnett is wide on that swing.
Barnett.
But, she learned from her last swing out of the middle, though. She told Coach I should have went around the blocker. She did that time. Unfortunately, it went out of bounds.
Yeah. That is always exciting when the middle gets a dig. Oh!
And an attack error. Or a service error.
Service error. Yeah.
Zimmerman back on now. And who's going to serve? It's going to be Stetzel.
Let's see if they can make one last little run here. Try to get back in this game. Oh, they got the, looks like they put Hogan into set here.
The ace has arrived.
Oh, great set, though, too.
Her father right in front of us.
Yeah.
So that's the family with the most nicknames.
Oh, yeah, they do. Ocho.
The Ocho and the Worm.
Yeah, and the Worm. Both killing it in college right now.
Oh, yeah.
One at Citadel and one at Xavier. That's another family of just great volleyball players. And expect Aislinn come into her own here next year. She should be running the show here at Dwenger. So, yeah, all three of the Hogans are just great athletes, but great volleyball players as well.
Tippmann with the ace, and we are at match point here at Leo. Might lose our screen here. Everybody's standing up. Tippmann to serve. And no touch called. That one goes out of bounds, and that will do it. Dwenger wins in 4 sets in this match over Leo. And we're going to try to get Coach Curran up here as quickly as possible for a real quick interview before we sign. Oh, there we keep losing stuff here. Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, we got to lose power.
Yep, we do.
Good.
We lost our camera, Lindley. Looks like it's loading back up. There, we're back on, Lindley. We're good. Thanks, Lindley. We'll see you later. Taking a look at some of the unofficial stats here at the end of this match. First for Leo on the season, they will finish the season 20-10 overall. Merrill with 2 kills, Gebert with 2 aces. It was Ostermeyer with 6 kills, Grayson Norris with 11 kills, Maxwell with 2 aces, Emma Barnett with 10 kills, Emmy Kennedy with 5 kills, Schweigert with 5 kills, and this is a young Leo team, and they will be back next year better than ever for Coach Robbins. For Bishop Dwenger, they'll improve to 14-10 overall. They will move on to tonight's championship matchup against Angola. Claire Bush with an ace, Audrey Hudson tonight with 2 aces to go along with 10 kills. Lexa Zimmerman tonight is going to be your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the match. She had 4 aces, just a ton of digs, and she's a good leader for Bishop Dwenger. Ashley Zent with 5 aces tonight. Loretta Pelkington in the middle with 8 kills and 2 blocks. Bailey Cheney with 4 kills tonight. It was Gabby Storrs with 2 blocks, 4 kills, and an ace. Jillian Tippmann with 3 aces, 7 kills. Lindsay Snyder with starts and finishes with 9 kills this afternoon for Bishop Dwenger. Just waiting for Coach Curran to come in here and get a chance to sit down with us for just a minute. She probably wants to get off with her team and get a quick break before they have to play against a very good Angola team later this afternoon here at Leo. Well, congratulations, Coach Curran. We suckered into one of your young ladies getting up here with us earlier today.
Yes.
And if you didn't know, the Hammer, as we call her,
yes, she is the Hammer.
She has picked on me for 4 years. And so finally I got her back and made her come up and do an interview, and that was Lexa Zimmerman, who was our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the match this afternoon.
Okay, awesome.
So a big win for you. Your girls came in pajamas. So maybe the first set was indicative of coming in pajamas, but they figured it out, and the pace of play picked up for them, and they did a great job from that point on.
Yes, we did. We did practice this morning. I will do that. We did. We were in the gym. We were practicing. They just clearly were still waking up that first match. So I think, when it really came down that first match, we couldn't really pass a ball, serve, receive. And so once we could get in our rhythm and, passing a ball, it kind of started going the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, and you got good production out of the middle today again by Pelkington and Storrs. I think as they go, you guys go a lot of times.
Yes. That's something we have kind of struggled, and not in a bad way. It's just that's something we've been working on all season is our middle setter connection. And, Thursday night's match and then today's match, it's one of those things where it's finally started to kick in, which I guess if, it's going to kick in, now is the time to do it. So
Absolutely. When you play in this sectional, it's always good to be firing on all cylinders. You got good protection on the outside again by the freshman Snyder, who has been a good part to your program here the second half of the season.
Yeah, she has been. She actually stepped in for an injury for Bailey Cheney early on the Homestead match.
Yeah.
And she was, someone that came in as a freshman. She did the work she had to do. She put the work in, and she was someone that I was like, I got to keep her up. She's going to get better up here, and she's making our team better. So. Yeah,
and I mentioned it to Will. I said she reminds me so much of Anna Burkhart.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, just the way she's a little undersized for an outside, but she swings hard, she plays hard, and she's a good competitor. But a big win for you guys. Now you get to take on your friend Loy.
Oh, yes. We're excited. Loy, their program, amazing team, all the way from coach to the girls. So they work hard, and I'm sure they're putting just as much work in as we are, and so we're excited.
Yeah. That was a good. You guys have really played well down the stretch. You had a tough early season schedule.
We did.
Your athletic director probably needs to buy you dinner for that early season schedule.
Hey, Greg, I hope you heard that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm going to let you get out of here because I know you want to get a break here and get ready because you're going to have about 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
and you're
different
be
this
back
year.
In the gym.
Wasn't last year 7? Now this year 6. So yeah.
I do like that for us broadcasters.
I personally don't mind it either. So.
Yep. So congratulations,
and
hopefully
much.
we'll get a chance to talk to you later this evening.
Yes, thank you very much.
That'll do it here from Leo. Congratulations to Coach Current. Her team advances to a sectional championship tonight. They will take on the Lady Hornets of Angola. So a great afternoon here at Leo. Sectional 21. We'll just have the championship match later this evening. That will start. Our pre-broadcast will start at 5:40. For Lindley Kistler and Will Robbins, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then, too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier, too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Jim Rath's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction.